Welcome to Shot Wisco, episode 13. I am your host, Corey Kaiser. I'm here with lifelong best friend, co-host, cheese curd extraordinaire, Kyle Pickel. And we have a lot to talk about today. We have a lot going on. We have Brewing Something Up. We are off of the 24-day thing that we were doing. We're on to stuff we kind of can choose what we like, which is awesome.
We need a bounce back after the buzz balls.
Yes, we need a bounce back. We have Wisconsin news, our top 5 segment. We're doing top 5 appetizers to choose. We have 20 questions, Kyle's thought, and then we have an interview with Seth Hatherly. He's from out west, one of the Carolinas. I want to say South Carolina, but he moved to Wisconsin and he started making TikToks about it, and people from Wisconsin really loved it. We're going to talk about his journey, and that's going to be the show. So if you guys are enjoying the show, make sure you leave us a rating, and we will hop right on in. Kyle, get us rocking.
Let's rock and roll.
And we are back. Okay, so we're going to first start off with one of our TikTok segments that we have been doing. This is called Brewing Something Up, where me and Kyle taste test beers. We will give you a rating. So we're going to be taste testing all the beers so you don't have to. Right now, this week, we have Central Waters Brewing Company Brewhouse Coffee Stout. I'm very high on this one. Like, I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. I tried to surprise you, but you fucking ruined that for me. So
yeah, so we are going to. I'm going to throw in at Kyle.
It's exploding my hands.
Okay, so we are going to open her up, and oh yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good. Cheers. Yeah, that's it. That's phenomenal.
I think it's very good. I'm not normally a
I love
coffee
these.
beer
I love
guy.
them so much.
Maybe it's because I haven't had a beer in a while. And
yeah. So what do you want? I mean, come on, Kyle. Talk a little louder, maybe.
I drink it again. I wouldn't put her in the Hall of Fame because.
Okay, so this is going for you to be.
Also, I haven't had coffee in a while.
Really, you've been having energy drinks
in the afternoons, maybe now and again. I haven't had coffee I haven't had caffeine in like 3 days. 3 or 4 days.
Okay. Yeah, This is Hall of Fame beer for Core. 100%. I could drink I'm taking these home with me. So
you know what? Throw her in there.
No. You can't. Don't put it in your Hall of Fame. You already went with your gut.
I just want a second taste. I'm like, fuck, I could drink the rest of those. Fine, I'll keep it as a drink.
Okay, all right. Wait. Guys.
Back to you.
Okay. Kyle says, we'll drink again. This is a Hall of Fame beer for Core. This is Central Waters Brewing Co. I'll show you right here, Kyle. There you go. Bang. Give you a little look. Quick and simple. I feel like now that we're like doing, like we're choosing, because when we did the 24 beers, I'm going to do not disturb my phone. When we were doing the 24 days of beers, cheers to beers. No, what was it called?
Cheers to beers, I believe.
24 beers days, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I felt like when we were doing that basically, I don't know. It just felt like to me, it was like we couldn't choose our destiny sometimes. You know, sometimes you just need a bounce back week, right?
Yeah. And next year, I think we try to get a different one.
Yep.
Not that those ones were that bad, but there was. I did like the complete mystery of it.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel like now it's like, okay, we had a couple stinkers in a row. Time to give us a little layup, you know. And this was our layup. So, Central Waters Brewing Co. Where is it? Amherst, Wisconsin. A coffee lover's delight. A wonderful stout infused with coffee that is specially roasted for us by Emmy J's in Stevens Point. So the coffee is roasted in Stevens Point, brewed and canned in Amherst, Wisconsin. That's amazing. Okay, that's a Hall of Fame beer for me. Shout out to Central Waters. On to the news. Like we told you guys before, we are going to be popping right into the news. We're going to be doing this. we're going to be doing this like it's our jobs. You know what I mean? We're going to be going through the news. We're not going to be like a news channel, per se. We're going to be more of that kind of stuff, but twisted between us talking about it. So we're going to hop right in. First thing on our list is Randall L., former Badger wide receiver, charged with 2 murders. Just shot 2 people. That's crazy, for one. Don't you think? That's like kind of nuts.
Yeah, that is. That was the first thing I seen today when I looked at the news. So,
yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought it was kind of crazy. But yeah, I felt like that was wild. I mean,
what year did he play? Do you know?
I think I want to say it was like either the 90s or the early 2000s.
See, I wasn't a huge Badger fan when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't watch it. But
yeah. I mean, yeah, I'd say probably around that time. But I think the crazy thing is that, he, for one, this never happens. You don't see this ever with any Wisconsin former players.
No, not really.
I think this guy was a drug dealer or he had something going on. And yeah, I think that's what I kind of heard. But nevertheless.
The picture of him, he looked fucking.
Look into the camera, Kyle. Naughty. You don't do that.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, no murders. Next thing on the list, Bobby Portis. This is what sucks. Okay, want everyone to understand, all you Bucks fans out there. The bad thing about this is we just get Chris Middleton back, we just get fully healthy, and we lose Bobby Portis for 2 weeks with an MCL sprain. That's like the 2 steps, the classic 1 step forward, 2 steps back scenario.
Yep.
But it is what it is. We're gonna fight through it, but it's just crazy that we can't just be healthy. Kyle, give your MCL.
I would. I don't need them anymore.
You don't think so? Day-to-day operations, you don't need MCLs?
Nah.
Okay.
Every now and then I'll give a little jab step, but I don't really need that.
Yeah, a nice little jab step. So Bobby Portis sidelined with MCL injury. Next thing on the list, and I'd love. So we got this from the news. If one of our editors could throw the video of this on. Car crashes into Hartford Papa Murphy's. I've always been just in absolute awe of these situations, Kyle.
Yeah. You said Papa Murphy's, eh?
Papa Murphy's. So no, but I'm saying I'm always fascinated with the classic car through front of storefront. Mm-hmm. I've always like banks, gas stations. I've always like,
I've seen a car in a hospital once.
You've seen it. Uh-huh. How? Where?
Pulled up and the car was in the fucking hospital.
Where?
In Dubuque.
You're joking.
Not lying.
Explain yourself.
So I went down to drop something off, my girlfriend, and rolled into the ER, pulled around the little turnaround, realized there was a commotion because there was a bunch of people standing there looking at something, pointing, and I'm like, don't know what that is, just kept on going, and I like turned around, and then I was like facing them. Mm-hmm. There was an ass end of a car sticking out of the building, and I was like, and someone had told me, came out, and they were like, that car just full send, right into that building.
Damn.
They were stopped, and they must have thought.
You always, you know what? You feel bad. It's like, first off, you hope everyone's like not hurt.
Yeah, I would assume.
But to me, it's like, okay, first and foremost, that's cool.
That is, yeah. I mean, that's probably a pain in the ass, but
like, you can't park there, sir.
Imagine that being your desk in there, and you're like, you went to go get popcorn or something. You came back
and the car, and it's like some old lady. That's like, is that what it was?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't stick around long enough to ask questions.
Sure. So yeah, car crashed into Hartford's Papa Murphy's. Like, was there food delayed or?
Oh, it had to be. I mean, can you imagine?
God damn it, Papa Murphy's
online.
Yeah,
you go there to show up to pick it up. It's like, we're busy. Like, and you see this Ford Taurus crashed in there.
I'm gonna show them. Yeah, well, let's just hope they had insurance. All right, Kyle, give us with the next one. What do you got?
I'm not looking at the list.
I mean, you're not going to pay attention. You're just going to kind of roll with the punches, looking at your phone. Guys, we don't have a fully engaged Kyle Pickel today.
I am. I'm here.
Okay, well, get out your...
I'm all in.
Get out your TV screen iPad and get us with the next one that you wrote down.
That's 12. Okay, Milwaukee Youth Prison approved by mayor in the South Side. Don't know. Don't know the age levels, don't know nothing about it, but it's another youth prison, if there is one.
I've never seen a
Milwaukee.
youth prison before.
I would assume like
What? I need more. Like, is it so juvie? It's a juvie.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Okay.
Just seen that he was approving it, and the building plans were there. Whether or not, I don't know.
You know what? And I'm not gonna say anything. I just feel like it's not a good thing when we're adding youth prisons.
No, not at all.
And is it me, or does youth prison sound way worse than juvie?
Milwaukee. I'm trying to pull it up quick.
Don't you think?
Yeah, it does. Youth prison sounds like it's like
that sounds terrible. Like, oh yeah, I did something bad. I'm heading to juvie. Yeah, like that doesn't sound. That just sounds like a slap on the wrist for a kid. Now it's like, yeah, I got to go to youth prison.
Oh, it's replacing. So it says new Milwaukee youth prison approved by city will replace troubled Lincoln High facility.
So whoa.
Lincoln Hills facility sounds like a school for kids that are in trouble.
Or bad kids.
New Milwaukee youth prison sounds worse. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah. So kids, be better. All right, in the Milwaukee area, be better. All right, moving on. Kyle, you wrote this one. Keep her rolling.
Truck rollover in Greenfield.
Okay.
Apparently, there was 42,000 pounds of paper in the truck, and it was a 7-hour
Dunder Mifflin.
Yeah, 7-hour delay, like road closure.
Mm-hmm.
This spun me back to. Do you remember whenever that truck flipped over and me and you had to carry all those bags of food?
Mm-hmm. Dog food, wasn't it?
Dog food. It's fucking terrible in the middle of the night.
It wasn't the middle of the night. It was like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're making it seem like it's 1 a.m,
well,
middle of the night.
By the time we got home, it was like 1.
Yeah. People don't know that a semi crashed that was full of dog food, and it's in between Dickeyville and Potosi, and we had to.
It was on its side.
And the guy, I'm not going to name drop him, that owns the service center area, he called me and said, "Gather the troops. Do you guys want to make a little cash?"
Yeah.
And we said, heck yeah. So we went over and literally just picked up dog food for a while. So paper, 42. See, here's the thing is I can't gauge that. 42,000, is that reams?
Yeah, it's all
or
together.
pounds?
It's probably per pallet.
Pounds?
Pounds.
Like how many piece of paper is that? That reminds me of like when Daryl, he's like, yeah, I move 3.9 billion units of inventory. And she's like, paper? That's what it reminds me of.
So it says, it says truck carrying 42,000 pounds of paper.
Yeah.
And the cleanup took 7 hours.
7 hours. Picking paper up. What do you think the rate is on paper cuts there?
Too many to count.
You got to be getting some types of paper cuts, right?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it all stayed together.
Are you taking it out by each like little ream? That would suck ass.
I would assume per box. Generally, they come in that big ass box.
Yep. That is a ream though. Yeah.
A ream is the square.
Oh, you mean the big box? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the big box comes
okay. We're gonna move on. We have a couple more sports related Packers rumors. So for people that don't understand, we are now the Wisconsin Clothing Company page more active on Twitter nowadays. And mostly what all my Twitter is Bucks, Badgers, Packers, Brewers stuff. That's about it. You know, we don't all of our TikTok stuff, any of that. We don't tweet any of that. We don't do any of that. So we talk about sports all the time. And I am deep into, I follow a bunch of beat writers. I follow a bunch of Packer fanatics on there that want Aaron gone. And there's a lot of them that, there's a lot of news going on just ESPN, SportsCenter in general that are saying that the Packers are ready to move on from Aaron Rodgers. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's rough.
What's your take, Kyle?
It's rough.
You want him back?
I don't care. Something needs to happen. He either needs to make the decision himself.
Yeah, no, whatever happens, happens. Type vibe.
I do feel bad for the guy. I mean, sometimes he does whine, but
he doesn't what?
He whines, cries.
Yeah,
I mean,
he does. Yep.
That happens. But I do feel bad for the guy that's been with the team forever
and good
and
really good.
Yeah, and done so much, and then now everyone's trying to shit on him. And
Yeah. And here's the thing: is I know, and here's the thing: is you guys could easily go back to our Twitter and find tweets of me saying "time for love," time for Jordan Love. The only reason I'm saying that is because he's like coming on the end of his deal, and if he's gonna work, you gotta play him.
It's a classic Rodgers Favre move. It's kind of like that. Everyone wanted him. Favre was leaving. Everyone hated him. And now you look back and you're like, shit.
Yeah.
I love him. But,
other than him taken from like Mississippi, but I'm talking just strictly football. Okay, next up, Badger basketball tonight. They lost to Northwestern.
Postponed Northwestern game.
No, they played though.
Yeah.
It was postponed. Yes.
We would have probably won that first game. If it wasn't
100%. But instead, what we watched on Monday made me want to rip my eyeballs out of my sockets. It was such a terror. We were so bad. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to get on guard because I don't think it's guard. I think it's sometimes a player talent issue.
Goddamn captains.
Execution issue. So we got tonight I think it's at Maryland. I'm not going to, don't quote me on that. At Maryland tonight, we need to bounce back. This is what needs to happen for the Badgers moving forward. For one, we need to start running sets. Tyler Wall needs to get fully healthy. He's not playing to his full. We need to run through Big Steve, Kyle.
At Maryland, 6 o'clock.
Yep, we need to run through Big Steve. There's no doubt in my mind we have to run through Big Steve.
Who is Big Steve?
Come on, Kyle. Big Steve. Crowell. Our center.
Oh, I think you're talking about Maryland's player. My Corey, I have no idea.
The Badgers need to run through their own players.
Yeah.
They don't need any to run their offense through any Maryland players. That'd be really bad. So we need to run. The Badgers moving forward, they need to run the offense through Big Steve, and then cycle in the shooting to Connor Essegian through to Jordan Davis, to all these guys to allow them to shoot. But it needs to run through the post. Tyler Wall's not there yet. He's still our best player. But we'll see. Right now, it doesn't look good. That's all I'm going to say.
No.
Don't look good. Don't look good, Kyle.
No. Maryland good this year?
Better than us.
That's great.
Yeah, we just lost Northwestern, so about anyone's better than us.
A sick Northwestern.
Yeah, a sick Northwestern team. I also heard a couple things on that. I also heard that their best player was hurt. So they said, "Ooh, we are sick."
Fucking cheaters,
cheating bastards. I tell you what, I just don't stand for it.
Illinois.
I don't stand for it at all. Yeah, Illinois, bingo. Yeah, Illinois bastards.
Illinois.
Okay, we're gonna keep her moving, guys. We're 17 minutes in. It is 3:42. We have 20 minutes till we are bringing on Seth Hatherly, TikTok sensation that is just very new to Wisconsin. And he's showing all his experiences, and it's really, really cool. So we're going to move on. Top 5 appies. So for people to understand, me and Kyle like food. Right, Kyle?
Yep. Love it.
Not only do we like food, we like being chubby. I'd say that when I step on the scale and I see the number, sometimes I say, fuck. Sometimes I say, job well done. So here's the deal. We're going to get into appetizers. We're going to do a top 5. Who went first last week? I have no fucking clue.
Who picked what?
We did last week top 5 activities. I think I took drinking first.
What was mine?
I don't know. I'll let you have one. So top 5 appies. I'll let you go first.
Cheese curds.
Yeah. Yep, I deserved that. I'm going to do loaded fries.
Mozzarella sticks.
Oh, you got both cheese ones right off the bat. That's not a good look for Corey. I'm going to do onion rings.
Fried pickles.
Wings.
We're
wings.
fucking cruising through this.
All
wings. That's general.
Yeah, wings.
Yeah.
That's a great get. That's a great get at 3.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
I feel like that kind of gets me back, but you chose cheese curd, mozzarella stick, and I'm going to get fucking hammered. I know it. People in the comments are going to be like, cheese, Kyle wins. I know it. I know it for damn fat. All right, go.
Mini tacos.
Trash. I hate mini tacos.
Ooh, core.
I don't like them. I've never been a fan of mini tacos. If I want tacos, I'm going to get them. I'm going to get normal tacos.
All right. Hit me with your next
And
one.
mini tacos, it's just like.
They're fucking good.
No. Okay. I'm going to do. I need something. I need a wow factor right now. I need to be diving for a wow factor. I got one that's
good, but it's not.
I'm going to do mac and cheese bites.
Fuck, that's what I was gonna pick. Okay.
Yeah, I needed it. I knew it was coming up on your list, and I had to make sure I got it.
What now? You picked loaded fries.
with bacon. All right, keep going.
I'm stuck now.
I mean, anything would work.
We'll rock off and we'll get a cheese fry or loaded waffle fries with cheese. Is that the same thing?
I mean, I took loaded fries. You're kind of hopping on my bandwagon.
Okay, nachos.
Fuck. See, that was my next one. That was my next one. You know what? I think you did nachos. I'm willing to do chips and queso.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the way that went. I knew by allowing you to go first. See, why am I always the nice guy and let you go first?
Corey, I think I let you go first last week.
No, I think you were like, oh, I don't have one, you go. And then you do that because you know probably appetizers this week and you're going to kick my ass because you're going to do cheese curd. I should have chose mozzarella stick, though. That's a big miss by me. What did we have? What did we miss? Ooh, pretzel.
Pretzels is a good one.
Pretzel bites.
If people like it, the green bean ones aren't bad.
Green bean. I love fried mushrooms.
Not a fan.
I think, what else did we miss? You can't say like chicken strips. I mean, you could, but that's more of like a meal.
Yeah.
What else did we miss? Did we miss anything?
Onion
like crazy
rings is always there. You had that.
Mm-hmm.
Have
you ever had fried like those little corn balls?
Very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Corn nibblers or
whatever, corn nuggets, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, those are good.
Those are fantastic.
Like chicken nuggets are good. That's more of a meal though too.
I'm trying to think. I mean,
your brain's not working. It's like turned off. Nothing.
Tater tots.
So that is our top 5. Let us know who won in the comments. I don't even know if I started that off. Top 5 appetizers. Let's see who gets it. Kyle goes first. There it is.
You got it.
They're going to throw it in. All right, 20 questions. We've done this before. I'm going to think of something. Kyle's got 20 questions to try to answer it, and we're just going to see what happens. All right. Okay. Okay.
Scanning the room.
Oh, no, I'm not. You don't know that. Okay. Let's do. All right, I got one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you own it?
Yes.
Is it at your house?
Yes.
Is it in your garage?
Maybe.
What the fuck is that? A broom.
Nope.
Shit. Maybe. Is it a tool?
No. Keep rolling.
Okay, it's not a tool. It may be in your garage.
Mm-hmm. There's probably one in my garage. Somewhere. I don't know where.
Can you use it anywhere else in your house? Like, is it like
sure? You could take it wherever you want.
Can you fit it in your hands?
What do you mean in your hands?
Is it like the size of like a beer? Is it like a?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Fuck. You said it's a tool.
No.
You didn't say it was a tool?
I said it's not a tool.
It's not a tool. Is it like a utensil though? It's like something that you use?
What do you mean? Utensil? Like writing?
No. Okay, is it something like... Is it an object that you use for something, like a cup you carry water in?
Yeah.
Fuck. Could be in your garage.
Mm-hmm.
Or...
Mm-hmm.
It's not a beer can, is it?
Mm-mm.
Fucking Christ. I'm not doing good here.
You're only at 8. You're doing good.
I don't know how to narrow this down.
I mean, you have so many ways. Weight. You could go off weight. Is it heavy? I mean, you could ask a lot of questions.
Is it heavy?
No, well, you can't ask. Yes. No, it's not. It's not heavy at all.
It's not heavy.
Super light.
Do you use it often?
Not right now. Summertime, yeah.
Summertime, yes. Maybe in its garage. Koozie.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, Kyle got it. That's 10. That's a good one. That's a good round.
Yeah.
Okay, now you go.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm going to rock out with my socks out here, I think. I just feel it. I feel good. Take your time. Talk,
okay, I got it.
Okay. Do you own it?
Yes.
Is that your house?
Yes.
Basement?
No.
Do you use it every day?
Yeah, some days, yeah.
More days, less than none? What do you mean?
Yeah, I use them every day.
Them.
It. Yeah, it. Whatever.
Do you use it before work?
Yeah.
Is it in your bathroom?
No.
Kitchen?
No.
Living room?
No.
So it's not in your house that you said it was.
It's in my house, but it's not in like a normal area. It's like, I can't tell you this because I don't want. Well, we had the same problem once before.
What? So you use this a lot, and it's not in any actual room.
But I use it.
It's not in a room. If I go to your house right now, it's not in a room. It's not in your kitchen.
No, but my house is weird though. Like,
oh my god,
just like yours.
Is it heavy?
No, they're really, yeah.
It's really light.
Yeah.
Super light.
Nah, well, yeah. I mean,
is it electronic?
No.
Do you use it? How do I ask this? Is it on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Rug?
No.
What? Do you have one on you right now?
No.
What the fuck is going on here? It's not in any of your rooms. It's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
It's not in any of your rooms.
You skimmed real close with the rugs.
And you use it every day. Shoe rack.
You're close. It's not that though.
Oh my fucking god. It's not a coat rack.
No.
What?
It's I picked one thing that could be a couple things. So it's like
shoes?
You what? You're there. It's light shoes.
Shut up. Sandals.
Nope.
Oh, it's Crocs. Yeah. You're stupid.
Corey,
You're stupid.
That was a good one. Whenever I said,
how's it not in any of your rooms?
What? It's in like it's right in front of my door.
That's your living room.
Now my other door. Well, that'd be my dining room.
Yeah,
but
I didn't ask dining room though. But you said no, it's not in a room. It's in this magical spot that has nothing to do with any rooms. You fucker. Okay. We have Kyle's thought of the week, and we are going to be on to our interview with Seth. Kyle, you want to hit us up?
So this could have been a top 5.
Yep.
But
we can make it a top 5.
We can.
Okay.
This burns another one. It's pretty much the same. Well, fuck it. We're gonna do it. So I was at a high school event. Watched my brother wrestle this weekend.
Yep.
Monroe. It's just a normal day. I had breakfast at McDonald's with my brother. Mm-hmm. Get there. Mm-hmm. Fantastic concession stand.
Ooh, you want to do top 5 concessions?
Yes.
Okay. I get to go first.
Okay.
See, that sucks because I don't know. There's a lot of ways I could run this. Top 5 concession stand foods that you find at any high school sporting event. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, you went first on appetizers. Number 1 for me, popcorn. It's the most bought. It's
the easiest thing.
It's the most bought thing.
Oh yeah.
If you have the right people working the concessions, it is salty and buttery and everything you want.
Mm-hmm. Number 1 for me. Mm-hmm. Give me one of them dogs.
You want a hot dog?
Yeah. Fucking dog.
Kyle's taking a hot dog. I'm gonna do nachos.
Ooh. I'm gonna take
in the plastic container. Just want to make sure that's just referenced.
Yeah. I'll hit up the classic pizza slice.
Pizza slice. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna do burger.
Burger's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, we're running out of hot stuff. Do you want me to start going candy?
That's fine. You can if you want to.
Yeah, I know I can. Mm-hmm.
I got a good one. Okay. I got this one's I'm gonna go cheese fries first off, but I have a really good one.
What fucking place has cheese fries?
The fucking Cuba
Are you at a
City
5-star
football game has cheese fries.
Are you at a 5-star
That's
restaurant?
my favorite thing when I was a kid. You go there, you play football, sweat your ass off, and the teachers would take the ball away.
Okay, so we did 3. I did popcorn, burgers, and nachos. Okay.
I have another good one too.
You do?
Yeah, but I don't really know this one's. That's kind of like the cheese fries ones. It's just that I'm used to having it there. Keep going. You're good. This spins. Oh, I have another good one too.
You can't do drinks, can you?
No, you can do that if you want. I have one thing that I always fucking get when it comes to drinks, but I'm not throwing that on this menu.
That's probably Gatorade.
Oh, has to blue Gatorade. That's what was the fucking
okay.
the goat.
See, I'm out of hot foods. I don't know any more hot foods. I mean,
I
I could. I'm gonna go brat.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go brat. Cause you went hot dog. Brat's way better than hot dog.
This is all concession stands, I would say. So you go to Miller Park, what fuck you getting? Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
I said high school.
oh, okay. We can keep going that way. That's fine.
Fuck.
They have brats at them. I go to football games. There's brats.
Yeah, I know. Okay. What do you got? What's your fourth?
Damn. Hot chocolate. Football games have hot chocolate. Basketball games, inside sports don't.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, you got to get that hot cocoa whenever you're fucking.
Mm-hmm. You know, what if we started peddling Busch Light like out of the corner of the concession stand? You can't buy beer at a concession stand in high school, can you?
Grade school, yeah.
No.
The Keeler.
The Keeler. In here in Keeler, you had our baseball diamond. Okay. Doesn't have nothing to do with school though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. 5 for me. I'm going to do the classic. I had like an idea. Like, can I just say candy bar or do I got to choose one?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say candy bar, so you can select candy bar. Like I'm not gonna say one.
Oh, walking taco.
That was fucking
Yes.
mine. That was mine.
Yes. All right. What's your fifth?
Corey. That one hurt.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The only reason I thought of it is because I was on chips. I went to the Dorito bag and immediately knew about it. Bang. Oh yeah. I just rounded out my list. What do you got?
Well, you took mine.
Yeah. Well, come on. What do you got? Huh?
Just
lay it on me.
2 seconds here, and let me get thought train in my mind.
Like roasted peanuts, maybe?
Popcorn's just fucking always there.
I already took it.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I might just take the candy bar.
Okay. I'll give you the candy bar.
Yeah.
All right. That's a list. Okay. It is 3:57. I'm going to...
Wait. Honorable mention.
Oh,
Cotton
okay.
candy.
No. Cotton candy's trash, Kyle.
Corey, it's a fucking when you're a kid. You always wanted it. I don't want it now.
No.
You didn't?
No, I
Laffy
wanted
Taffies.
I wanted Laffy Taffies. I wanted the Big League Chew. I wanted Dilly Bar.
Never had that.
Dickieville's got them.
It's just
Dickieville baseball. Oh yeah. This is high school. All right. Okay. That is our top 5 concession stand foods. We did 2 foods this week. I don't know why, but we did. It is what it is. Now on to our interview with Seth Hatherly. Here we go. All right. We are here back with our interview of the week. Seth Hatherly. By the way, Seth, just want to let you know, Seth Hatherly is kind of a lot to say. Like with the TH twice, Seth Hatherly.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. Yeah, no, trust me. Whenever I was going through college and stuff, and you got to give your name and a fun fact.
Yep.
TH from Seth to the TH in Hatherly. It's a tough one. So I would sometimes make it be like a V or it wouldn't come out pretty. It'd be like Seth Hatherly and like I'm like God. Great.
Yeah. Oh, and you're gonna listen to the podcast and you're gonna hear it's gonna come off. I'm gonna be like Seth Hatherly, but it's because I sound like an idiot when I'm trying to say Seth Hatherly. Seth Hatherly. It is what it is. All right. So we are here. Very special guest. We're very excited. Seth's one of our guys. We've been following. So you moved to Wisconsin when?
May.
From North Carolina, and you. Basically, I mean, I'm going to let you kind of tell your story, but like kind of let us know like the first video you posted that like people like started getting traction. And I already kind of said earlier in the podcast that, you posted, hey, I'm new to Wisconsin, and people in Wisconsin love that shit. When they could like help someone like find the ropes of kind of help them with the path to show them. Mm-hmm. People love that. So kind of give us a little dive into how it all started.
Absolutely. So like Corey said, I'm from, North Carolina, and I was looking for post-grad jobs. I was a college student, like many of us, struggling to find what the next step was. And so I want to work in the sports industry. I was applying to different sports jobs. Not much was coming to fruition. So I was applying to the Packers more so than anyone else, to be honest, because I've grown up a Packers fan because my dad's from Kenosha. So that's kind of where that connect lies. But I got this opportunity with the Packers Pro Shop, and I said, you know what? That's a place to start. And so I made my journey up here to Wisconsin, and I decided I was going to document that journey. And so I recorded everything from my drive from North Carolina up here to Wisconsin. It was a 2-day trip. I, went through all the different avenues, went through Indiana, which I did not realize was so bare and so boring. But I've come to learn that's the state of Indiana. And I came up here, I posted that, and people loved it. People were really gravitating towards it. They're like, "Oh my god!" Like you're like,
well, your first like video, wasn't it? Okay, just testing my memory, wasn't like one of your first videos like things I've learned or like things I've found out about Wisconsinites that I didn't like weird things or.
Yep, it was weird things in Wisconsin. So
there's a lot of them.
Really hit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the one that really like put the train on the tracks and let it start going. Because I remember I posted that, and my first video of moving here got like 20,000. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I posted that one, and within a couple days, it was up to like 400,000.
That's crazy.
Like, oh my god! I'm like, what's like? People are like loving this. Like,
I should have moved to Wisconsin a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm like, man, like this is what I've been needing to do my whole life. And I remember the Wisconsin Clothing Company was one of the comment on that video, and so that initially stuck out to me, and then I noticed that you guys kept coming back to my stuff, and so here I am, and I never really thought this would fall into my hands. I wasn't planning to make a career out of, or like not really a career, but a hobby of making TikToks and whatnot. But
sure,
here we are.
Sure. So you still work at the Pro Shop?
I do. I'm still there. I'm still kicking out the Pro Shop, enjoying my time there, and hanging out with the Packers, and all's good. That
is so cool, so cool. Have you are you going to try to ever do stuff with the Packers? Have you? I don't even know. Are you eventually hope that'd be kind of the goal is to be able to do some social media stuff with their main page? What's the next couple things you want to do?
That is a great question. So my intention of coming here was I really want to be with the Packers media team. So on the field, shooting and documenting and getting pictures and videos and all that good stuff. So that's kind of what my end goal is. And so it really worked out that this TikTok thing kind of fell into my hands because I'm like, now I have some kind of proof of concept.
Yep.
I can show I'm capable of doing some stuff. So I'm being proactive, and I'm trying to get some things going in my time of waiting. So I've got an internship with the Green Bay Blizzard, the arena football team here, and I'm doing photography with them, and I'm looking to link up with some high schools around here. So I'm trying to slowly inch my way towards that goal of mine.
Cool. Yeah, and like you said, we saw those videos right away, and we're very engaging with all our videos and with people from Wisconsin. So we absolutely, the whole social media thing for TikTok, that's all me. So it's whenever someone comments on it, it's me.
Sure.
And like I said, I absolutely love your stuff. So obviously you want to do stuff for the Packers. Do you have anything just Wisconsin based? That you have planned, or anything trips or anything you want to do around Wisconsin? I'm sure as you kind of learn content creation, probably I have, where then you start to list stuff down, what would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, know. So what do you have anything outside of the Packers that you'd like to do? Travel to a couple places in Wisconsin, try things or whatever.
Well, shoot, I've not even been to Madison yet, so I definitely have some.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's
list.
wild.
Yeah. I've not made it to Madison. I've not made it to Door County. I've not really done any of the big stuff here. So definitely this summer, because last summer I moved here. It was kind of a big transition where I was trying to really just get my feet on the ground and just kind of settle down into this new life. And so I haven't gotten to really travel a lot. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to this coming summer when I kind of have more of my bearings around me. And so I'm looking to go to some hot spots here in Wisconsin and just
cool.
Check them out.
Hey, if you ever want, I've lived in Wisconsin for my whole life, 27 years. So if you ever want some info, or do you want, hey, where should we go? Where should I want to go next? You let me know. We'll help you out. Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah. We'd love to be able to help out.
Absolutely.
So okay. Biggest difference for you from North Carolina to Wisconsin? What would you say?
Golly.
People. I mean, obviously, I've been to a lot of different. People are always different. It doesn't matter what state you go to, but what's the biggest thing that sticks out to you?
I think it's gonna be like a really cliche answer, but I think it's gotta be the weather. Because
I was just gonna say that.
Get on my case. They're always like I tell them I like the cold. Like I think it's kind of like a nice thing here, and they're always getting on my case. Like, oh, like you just wait. Like, it's coming and stuff. And I'm like, well, okay, but like right now I enjoy it because I've always grown up in like 80 degrees, 90 degrees, and a hell of a lot of humidity.
Oh yeah.
And, so it's a really kind of refreshing.
Sure.
Get away from that here. But I mean, the people here are great. I think there's I've learned the Midwest nice and how that's different from Southern hospitality, which I've grown up with. And I mean, I think I've talked about this in some of my videos. I think the thing I really love the most is the groupings of how people love the professional sports around here.
Oh,
there's a big unity in that. North Carolina is very different because we don't really care about our professional sports all that much. We don't really, Panthers are not anything to brag about. If you're not in Charlotte, you don't care about the Hornets. But people love college sports. It's kind of the South in general. People love their college sports.
Hey, I've been to both Duke and North Carolina for Badger games, so I know how much they adore their basketball.
Yeah. So down there's a lot of like division, and a lot of people, really there's a wedge between everyone, depending on what college team you're rooting for. But up here, like everyone's just kind of like one, and I think that's pretty cool.
We got a small division called Marquette, but we don't talk about them too much. So yeah, I agree. I mean, Southern hospitality is definitely like almost the same thing. I think we just talk differently. And we do different things that explain it. Like we always wave to each other, everything like that. That all falls in line with what Wisconsin's about. And also about the weather, I do want you to understand, you might like it now, but I really want you to come back and answer this for me in about 3 years. And be like, okay, I didn't mind the cold. The cold was pretty nice. In 3 years, you'll be like, okay, I'm kind of tired of it.
Yeah. And see, until moving here, I never experienced a single digit temperature. People are like, they're just like, oh man, you're just like not even ready. Like you don't even know. Yeah. It was abnormal if it got below like 20 where I was from. So
yeah, and something about Wisconsin, obviously we're not that. We don't have that much altitude. We don't have many hills. We're not known to have that kind of, halation. We don't have that in our state. So, I think it's really true when people say, it wouldn't be that cold if it wasn't for the wind.
I understand it now. I totally get it.
Yeah, it's a complete game changer. So yeah, cool. Well, that's honestly, I mean, obviously I want to hear a little bit more about what you have planned. I don't know if you eventually are going to try to do some stuff. Obviously you said you want to do some traveling stuff this summer, or what the case may be. But if all I want to say is, we need to do some collaborations. We got to be able to do some videos together.
Absolutely. I would love it.
So next time we're up there, I don't know. So do you live in Green Bay or Appleton?
I live in Green Bay.
Green Bay? Because I know a lot of people live, like, for one, Green Bay is a really weird city. It's because you go to any other NFL, city, it's completely different. You go to Green Bay, all it is Packers. That's all it is. Yeah, Packers and bars. Did like that scene kind of take you by, like, when you first got there in Green Bay and you're like, oh, what's there to do? And you look on Google and it's like literally the rooftop bar and all, the stadium view, your whole list was probably like 2 state parks and like 8 taverns.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's very accurate to what my list actually was. It was like, I was looking up things to do when I first kind of got here, and it was like go to a stadium tour or go to 1919, like go to visit the Atrium, all the things at the Packers. And outside of that, it was like Bay Beach and this zoo that I think opened up kind of north of Green Bay not too long ago.
Sure.
And, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, there's a mall, like
I was gonna say maybe a little shopping mall here and there, but
yeah.
I know Green Bay's a big shopping destination, but
we're very much the things that we do, especially in the wintertime, is socialize. We like to go out and drink and have a couple with everybody.
Yeah, I've enjoyed that part too. I mean, I've liked the bar scene of like getting. It's not like a southern bar scene. Like these are like dive bars and like these different kind of socializing bars.
Absolutely. And I think the best way to explain it. So, where my parents, they snowbird in Florida, so they're down in Fort Myers for half the year, and there's dive bars everywhere. Like in North Carolina, you could find dive bars. There's just not as many. Up here, there's every couple houses there's a dive bar. And I think the coolest thing just about the dive bars, especially now when you start traveling, you'll be able to see is just all the character and history behind all of them. Most of them aren't clean. They're usually cheap. Some of them don't have good food. Hole in the wall place. But to me, it's like you're to be able to say you've been there. That's kind of the key. So yeah, cool. I guess before we finish up the interview, is there any way you want to tell everyone where they could reach you or see your content, YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want to?
Yeah, I mean, most of what I do is going to be on TikTok for Big Ol' Seth. I kind of keep my
and by the way, so how? I mean, obviously that happened when you were in North Carolina, but how did we land on Big Ol' Seth?
Yeah, so that's the story.
Because you're not a big guy.
No, I'm 5'10" and I'm like 170, so I'm not big. A lot of people tell me that, and they're like, I don't get it. And so the story behind that is I was in middle school track. I was starting to get social media and Instagram and stuff, and I couldn't really land on like a good username or anything. This is like the early beginnings of Instagram, so it was very like funky and not that great. No one really cared about it that much as like people do now, but I was running track, and I was a pretty fast track athlete in high school and middle school. I made it to state twice for sprints. And,
sweet.
And so I was on the middle school team, and I was at practice running my sprints and getting practice in. And one of the high schoolers who was like the best, like this guy, like we idolized him as the middle school team. Like he was like God's given child to the earth right behind Jesus Christ. And so we were so excited because he came up to me. He was like, man, he's like, this little blonde boy, he's fast and stuff. So during the term, my Instagram handle became Little Blonde Boy. And so, I get to high school, and Little Blonde Boy is not that cool anymore. I don't want to be just Little Blonde Boy. And I'm like, I need to show people that I've grown and matured. So I'm like, Big Ol' Seth. I'm like, that's like who I am. I'm going to embody Big Ol' Seth. I'm not Little Blonde Boy. He's in the past. I am now Big Ol' Seth. And so, I've carried it with me, and I don't know if I'll ever change it, but it's who I am. Hey,
I'm just going to say it. If me and Kyle over here, if we had our first names that we used on social media, I mean, we would be you'd be, instead of us interviewing you would be on a Zoom just laughing at us because that'd be where we are. But I don't think anyone had good usernames back in the day.
No, I mean, that was terrible time.
Yeah, right. So, all right, cool. So for everyone, I believe Big Ol' Seth, you got to see him on TikTok. Are you going to start do you have a YouTube? I mean, I have one. I don't really do anything with it. I made a few videos back when I was in high school and posted them on there. But on YouTube's not really my thing. I like the short form media that TikTok holds, so I think I'm just going to stick there for now. Well, you should be posting your short form stuff on there too. That's something we've learned. Well, for one, the biggest thing that I think I've learned over, because we never were big on social media till we started TikTok, and then we started posting all of them. They're all so different, right? Yeah. Where TikTok, you have 3 seconds to get in someone's head and get someone's attention. Instagram, you can still do it on pictures, but it's all becoming like TikTok. So,
absolutely.
I think the more it becomes like TikTok, the more you need to be posting your content everywhere because your content's awesome. So, we appreciate you, Seth. This will be out hopefully tomorrow or the day after. So, we'll be posting on all our socials. But hey, I appreciate it, and we'll stay in touch.
No problem. Hey, thanks for having me on, Corey. We'll definitely do something here soon. If I have your way, we'll get something done.
Yeah, if you're even Madison, you let us know. Me and Kyle, we'll come up and we'll have some beers or something. That's only an hour away from us, so.
Hell yeah, I'd love it.
All right, awesome. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Right. Yeah,
take it easy.
I'll see you guys.
See ya. And that's the show.
I was gonna say.
And that's the show. Bingo.